And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, Joey Wendell. He's in at shortstop. Here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22.
And the pitch.
Yelich.
Foul ball. The 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Arise has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Willy Adames.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ball on a strike. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. Luis Arise stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one finds the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Miami, here's Mark Canha.
The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
On the ground, Wendell on the run, throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Willie Adames stands in. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And they get Adames for the out. Here's Josh Donaldson. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, you watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits.
Chisholm Jr.
Left-hand hitter waits. This to third, and it goes just foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And he deals. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Batting fifth,
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful When you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug, these type of home run totals.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Brian De La Cruz now at the plate. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2.
Good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
1-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses. 3-1. Second inning here, no score. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. That ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Frelick checks his swing, appeal to 3rd, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. 1 down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Strike on the inside corner. Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Joey Wendell. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's filled up. the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nick Fortes will hit next. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. In there. Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but
got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And the righty deals. Just missed. Josh Bell waits on deck for Miami. Righty delivers 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Josh Bell.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Marlins strand a pair. Still no score. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground right side. Arise on to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now it's William Contreras. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he
swings and misses, struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next for the Brewers, Carlos Santana. The wind and the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Chaffee and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's a 1-1. Way high.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one fouled off. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Jake Berger up next. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Jake Berger. That one the other way. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Fraley to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
One out. Runner at second. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hampson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here is Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. Ball to strike. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Runner leads away at second. Joey Wendell next to hit for the Marlins. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a tapper. Throw on to Santana. Play made. That ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Now into the ball game on defense, Garrett Hampson. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 1.
Mark Canha up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1.
The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And it's even
2
up.
balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
That's a really good take.
To third. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. First time up, he grounded to third. The line to kick the pitch. And a big swing and a miss. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Go-ahead run on base. Next for Milwaukee, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. In there. And so now 1 and 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kicks and deals. In the air out towards right center. Chisholm under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Oh, he throws it away.
The right fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss. And it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the lefty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Wendell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And strike 2.
2 strikes.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Left-hand hitter waits. They get 1. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. And we still have no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio. 1-1 now. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Milner, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Here's a 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. All tied up here in extra innings. Got him! That's out number 2.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fraley at second with 2 down. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Next offering is down low. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now a move being made at second base, and on to run for Miami, Xavier Edwards. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next pitch misses. Full count now. All tied up, and here in extra innings. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. known for his he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here's Garrett Hampson. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Bounce to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next one misses. 2-2. just struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the game, Xavier Edwards. He'll play second.
Now playing second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's going to be William Contreras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Abner Uribe getting ready to go. Milner warming up as well. The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Two now. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 2-2. Hard hit left side. Wendell fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And now 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo gives way. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. New pitcher now, A.J. Puck.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Mark Canha up now for the Brewers. His home and away splits there. The 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing. No appeal. 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
One down. Stepping in, Willie Adames.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The 1-1. And a good eye there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Taylor on third. Santana on second. Canha over at first with 1 away. That one in for a strike. 2-2. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Abner Uribe.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
The 1-1. Popped up. Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. Next pitch is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the winning run, and the Marlins walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.